the wrong bleeding button. Well, I think this will be my last stream for the next couple of weeks, really today. We're on the march. I just want to capture the turnout today. We're expecting about 700 or 800 people. I think there's probably a good, what, 3,000 people here. So I'm just going to do a walk up and down the line, see if I can find any of the usual suspects. And I don't know if you'll be able to hear what I'm saying to them or what I'm talking about with them, but yeah. And anybody watching this, if you can restream, I know you will, that'd be fab. Thanks very much. So first of all, I'd like to introduce you to my girlfriend and my daughter. Say hi, Suzanne. Hi, Suzanne. Okay. Say hi, Anastasia. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm just going to walk down the front and then walk down and try and capture as much of the of what's going on as possible. You're going to be all right here, yeah? Okay. Right. So, viewer, can you make yourself known, please? What's your name and where do you come from? So I'm going to run down the front. And then I want to capture the march walking past me, just because. Dan, can I have a quick word?
Yeah.
This is a great turnout today. We were expecting like 700-800 people. It looks like at least a couple of thousand, if not more, man. Yeah. This shows a real level of solidarity for the community of Manchester. And in your message that you were trying to talk about earlier, before we started, you were saying that this is what potentially all different communities around the country can do, is come together. Yeah. But you guys are at the forefront of that to bring them all together, to make them understand what's going on with that. So how is it making you feel, all the effort that you put in and all this massive turnout today?
It's amazing. It's such a good feeling. It's such a great feeling to know, especially a couple of days after the MEN done a poll saying 73% of Manchester were against fracking.
Which is social licence.
Which clearly shows the fracking industry has none in Greater Manchester.
Yeah.
And this is a physical manifestation of that.
Yeah.
And that's what it's going to take. It's going to take physical manifestation. It's going to take physical manifestation of our opposition to the industry, and that's what this community is showing right now. So I'm just really overwhelmed and amazingly proud to be standing side by side with these staunch people that are really a formidable force,
yeah,
and are very, very determined to not let fracking happen on their doorstep.
Fantastic. Well, Dan, you've done fantastic effort, you've done a fantastic job.
Thank you.
And I'll come down and get a video of the camp maybe later on after. Alright, man. Take care. I'm going to try and get the line. Take care, man. So, that was Dan. He's like one of the hardcore campers down on Barton Moss. Obviously, I don't need to camp down there because I live in the community. But these people are now talking about going to different sites and being the front line, and these are the people that you need to be communicating with, getting in touch with. It's through their sheer will of wanting and their right and their belief against anti-fracking that we've had such a phenomenal turnout today. So I'm near the front of the line now, and I just want to capture what's going on. So there's the elephant in the room, being represented by the elephant. Sorry. Just a phenomenal turnout today. Stream is brilliant. Hi Sarah, thanks. Thank you so much for joining me. Obviously this is just as important as, showing the other side of what I've been showing. Showing the other side of what I've been showing over the last couple of weeks. And for me, this is a good way to wrap up my last 2 weeks worth of streams with this stream here. There's a couple of the guys there. So they were really expecting Nick, can I have a couple of words?
Yeah, man.
I gave Nick a lift in this morning into camp, and we were expecting about 700 or 800 people.
Yeah, there's shitloads in there.
There's loads. What, 3,000-4,000 maybe? I would say easily. How does that make you feel after all the effort and everything you've gone through?
I don't mind admitting it, I got a bit emotional about it.
Yeah, I saw you, man, when we were singing the song.
It's testament to, like, you know, sometimes you don't think that you're doing any good.
Yeah.
And the murders in the press lately, there's murders on the media at times,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And, you know, then to know that these people don't get taken in by that shit that they write about us, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm over the moon after.
Yeah, fantastic work.
Yeah, nice one, man. Cheers.
Cool, man. So, yeah, I caught Nick. We all had a sing before we came out. Lavi Sifri, Something Inside So Strong. Phone you got, Rene. Carl, I've got an iPhone. And the Christmas fun. I do these streams, and it's because there's nothing like capturing the moment live as it's happening. And the message went out on Facebook that there was going to be a demo march today, and we really were expecting 700 or 800 people. And it's so much more than that. It goes all the way down the street. Wow, there's loads. There's actually loads. I don't know, there's thousands down here. And it'll be interesting to see how much coverage this gets on the national media. So yeah, and it's nice to be demonstrating. Hi girls! And it's nice to be demonstrating in a peaceful manner without having the thuggery of the TAU pushing us down the street and all that kind of thing. I'm watching. If you're near front, Chris asking for front to show down so much doesn't get split. Okay, I've got your message. I'll pass it to Nick because let me see if I can find Nick. Nick. Sorry, this is the action on the ground. I just need to find one of the camp members to let them know what's going on.
They're a purple one.
Sorry, just let me see. Just if I can speak down the front. Hey Tammy, how you doing? I've just had a message from one of the viewers that says if you're near the front, Chris asking for the front to slow down so March doesn't get split. Okay. Kevin, hi. I'm just going to have a quick chat with Kevin because he's a local, so it's important to speak with Kevin as a local. The other guys that I've just spoken with are camp members. Hi Kevin.
Hi.
How's it going?
All right.
What a phenomenal turnout today.
Absolutely amazing.
700 or 800. It's just
tears in your eyes.
Yeah, man. It's really good to see the support. Have you got anything to say to my viewers? Anything about what's going on today?
I just hope you're really enjoying today. I hope you're getting a feel for this. I hope you can get yourself down to Barton Moss. If you can't, we appreciate the support online. You're absolutely superb, guys. Tuning in anyway. We love you all, and what a response. Superb.
Fantastic. Cheers, Kevin. So I had a message from Chris asking to well, sit down next to me. So Chris, I've relayed your message to the front. Does that get the result that you want? Look at this is phenomenal. I can't believe the way that has happened, in that I got a message and I relayed that message to the front. The message was to slow down and so not to split up, and this is the result that it's had. That is just absolutely incredible. So there's people still catching up from the back there, and you can see it's just jam-packed here. I'm gonna just try and walk down the line now there's a lot of people that I know here, man, by face, because and it's incredible to see how many people go to camp. I go to camp and I see different people on different days and they see me on different days, and actually it's quite incredible to see how many people I do know that are down here today from the camp. So the camp has had a really, really good support. Sorry, man. So I'm just going to get a local to see what they think. No one that I've ever seen before. Excuse me. Do you mind doing a quick interview? My views?
Yeah, John. You want to interview this guy separately?
Hi there, Don. Are you a local to Manchester?
I'm a trade union rep in Stockport. Is that local?
Yeah, no, that's local enough. So what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks, I've been going down to the site, streaming their walk-ins and walk-outs. And and unfortunately Monday I have to go back to work, so today's a really good culmination for a way for me to end the stream. Have you been able to get down to Barton Moss at all?
Yes, we've been several times.
And was that for the walk-in or for the walk-out?
It's just at the weekends because, like yourself, we've got jobs, we just do what we can.
Yeah.
It's just mostly at weekends, unfortunately.
Okay, and what have you thought, have you got any thoughts about what's been going on the site, the way things have been happening on the site? I'm very careful to ask you questions because I don't want to ask you leading questions. Okay.
I haven't seen that much directly that concerns me, but I have had conversations with people who are particularly concerned about the policing on the mornings during the week.
Okay.
But I have to repeat, I've not witnessed it directly, but I've seen and heard indirectly plenty of evidence.
Yeah, I've caught loads, if I have to be honest. Okay, thanks for your time.
Okay, cheers. All the
Unless
best.
there's anything else you want to add?
No, except that here we are as trade unionists. We know that fracking is not part of the solution, it's part of the problem.
It's a very short-sighted...
And it won't produce local jobs in any meaningful way, so let's get real.
Okay, fantastic. Thanks for your time. Cheers. Hiya. How's it going? You alright? You three here on your own? You haven't found anybody else?
No, we have. Adrina's there, Zoe's somewhere. I've got a few of those people.
Can I have a quick interview with you while we're here? Yeah? So, Danielle here has set up camp, not set up camp, set up a tent on the camp with regards to looking after the health and welfare of the camp. With
herbal clinic.
Yeah, so I'll let you tell them what you do.
The health and well-being of everybody on site. You know, it's herbalist duty to look after the earth, and if I could, I'd be camped out down there the whole time, but I can't.
Yeah, like a lot of locals that have turned out today. That, you know, it's quite evident that there is local awareness. We were expecting 700 or 800 people today, and it's so many more. So, do you want to say anything else about your thing, if they can hear you?
To do our bit out against fracking, we have a crowdfunder website. It's www.crowdfunder.co.uk/herbalist against fracking.
And how has your herbal medication been helping the frackers? The camp.
We've had a massive, you know, we've supported lots of ailments, we've been treating injuries, we've supporting on an emotional level.
Yeah.
You know, it's really, really stressful and exhausting being an activist, so we're supporting people's stress levels.
And how many of you are there down there?
Well, there's a core of 4 of us that are running the clinic, but herbalists all around the country are supporting us. We've got so many of them donating to us, others wanting to get involved in whatever way they can.
You're being thanked by my stream viewers, for doing that.
Herbalist against fracking!
Thanks very much, Danielle.
Right,
take care. Yeah. Bye, darling. All right, man. Yeah. You were at the. How's it going? How's Is Boris still down there?
Boris is further up here.
Oh, is he? I've not seen him. Is he wearing his orange?
Oh yeah, it's in his tango.
Okay, let me go and find him then.
He should be around anyway.
Yeah.
How's the views doing? Are they alright?
Yeah, the viewers are fine.
How many we got?
Well, I've got 18 on here, but it gets restreamed, so it doesn't. And it's a good way to sort of, because on Monday I have to go back to work. So I've been streaming for 2 or 3 weeks.
Tristan's about.
Yeah, I've seen him at the front, and
he's not streaming, is he?
No, he's not today. And it's a good way for me to sort of come to a conclusion the work that I've been doing to show it as a mark. So yeah. So I'm going to go and find Boris, I think. Take care, mate. So I came to the back. They're on the move. Now I've got to go all the way back to the front again. I do want to go and find Boris, because Boris is always a good raconteur. I like the way he talks. I like the things he has to say. And let's go and find Boris. There's Darren playing there. Darren's an awesome guy. Darren Nesbitt writes some very inspirational messages on Facebook. His Facebook page, and obviously had Tricky and some of the other camp members around him there too. Darren. Great musician too. Yeah, I know. I've seen him play. So for people that are watching this, that are my regular viewers, but are watching it on a restream, this is what has resulted from the anti-fracking campaign that has been gone by a core group of people on a day-to-day basis, walking the and if you go to my Bambuza channel, channel 27, channel Rene 27, you should see some of the videos or some of the streams I've got up there, it's an important message that should be seen by everyone, that these guys, this core group of guys that have set up camp down here, are going to be moving around the country to it's important to show this, because this is the solidarity that has come about from this core group of people doing the anti-fracking campaign, and they're going to be coming to an area near you. So it's really important that you get down to the camp, even if it's not on a walk-in, walk-out day, but you can sort of get down to camp, talk to them, so you can get involved, you can do what you can. And people help in many different ways. At the end of the day, even if it's just what they need. You know, I've been able to do what I've been able to do, which is do live streams, which I'm really, really thankful for and grateful for. But I just want you to understand from this, from what's going on today, from this march, that actually this is the outcome and the awareness that has been risen by that small core group of people, and there will be a small core group of people coming to an anti-fracking site near you, and you should get involved. You know, and as Nick said, on a day-to-day basis, that's why you need to go down there. Do you know that you're doing the right thing? Are you doing the right thing? And this is obviously testament to their work, to their efforts, that they are doing the right thing. Alright, guys. What leaflets? I don't know.
Interested, look for orders.
Yeah, exactly. So now I have to try and find Boris. Boris is here somewhere, but he's wearing his normal Tango outfit.
No, I just lost that over the years.
But thank you for putting that out there. here at Dundee. Thanks so much for streaming. Many of us would have loved to have been there in person. This is just wonderful. You're welcome. I'm just, you know, it's all just about getting a message out there and to show the solidarity of what a few cool people have done, and how awareness has been brought to the community, and all through non-violence. Unfortunately, there has been some, but it wasn't through our own doing.
Damn right! Yeah, I'm not good, man. I need at least half an hour sit down.
Sorry, Red. Obviously, this is just an iPhone with no fancy attachments, so it will be a bit difficult with regards to sound levels and things like that. I don't think I'll be coming down to Kensington Zombie Parade. Unfortunately, I have to get back on the wheel, and the commitments of life now have really taken over. It's been a real eye-opener for me being involved with this. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this, been involved with anything like this, and this is the role that I got drawn to and that I have taken over, has seen it as my thing that I wanted to do for this, and I think from the messages that I got on Facebook, it's been a worthwhile thing. People have enjoyed not only the stream, but have enjoyed the interviews, and just trying to make it as human as possible to show people they can be involved, and it's all walks of life that are involved. Yeah, I'm 45. You eco-nutters. I tell you what, if we're eco-nutters, then we're eco-nutters. I don't care what the label is. An interesting element that has come out of this is, that I've tried to touch on, is that personally I have been told, you know, these people, and a lot of you will know this already, but this is for the benefit of anybody else watching. People call the core type of people that have been on camp professional protesters, people that are happy to claim from the state but go against the state. First of all, I'd like to say, if that is the case, it is a minority. It really is, from the people I've spoken to, and you should have seen and picked up on that from my streams. And secondly, I'm glad we have professional protesters in this country. I'm glad we have the ability to do this kind of thing, albeit it has been very fractious, but we have been able to do it. And we need people like the core group of Barton Moss to actually highlight and bring together communities, because a lot of people are too busy with their work. A lot of people are too busy with their lives, and I know that there are a lot of people that would love to be involved with something like this, and they just feel, work and my commitments and all this kind of thing. And yeah, it's true. That is the reality of the situation that we live under, of the current system. But you can make small changes, even if you can get down to one meeting and take something from that meeting, and you might go to work the next day and tell someone about it, and that might be the catalyst for that person to get involved, and then that was your job. So whatever you do, however minimal you think it is, it doesn't matter. It's always worth doing, and this is the outcome of something like that. Yeah, it's a great day here. and the fact that the sun's come out is just phenomenal. And I hope, you know, more of my regular viewers that have been watching my streams for the last 2 or 3 weeks, they can see what's happened here. You know, I've been going down to camp, and camp's been, you know, the walks in and walks out have been really, really bad. And sorry, I'm up against the sun here. Have been really, really bad. And as one of the camp members said, they just don't know if they're doing the right thing. You know, local people come, they drop them off food. I was there yesterday, the sergeant pulled up, dropped off some food off their front seat, and then went. And that's how you can support the camp, with food parcels, with water, helping them maintain their camp. You know, if you can't get there during the walk in and walk out of trucks, you can maybe get there in the evening and give them a hand. Just a new face for them to talk. Hey girls, would you mind doing a quick interview? Yeah? Okay, I'll just tell my viewers what's going on. So, obviously I'm part of the demonstration today, so I'm just come here and I've seen just people sitting in bars and things. I just want to get the opinions of just some people that aren't involved, that are just having a nice Sunday afternoon drink, and thought maybe they'd come out for a quiet one. I just want to see what they think of what's going on, and if they know what's going on. So, what's your name, please? Claire. All right, Claire. Do you want to tell us what you think about what you're seeing today? And
want to join in, don't we?
Join in?
Looks like good fun.
What's that?
Looks like good fun.
It is, especially down the front with the music and things. So you came out today. You thought you'd have a quiet drink with your friend. Hello, friend. What's your name? Sophie. Yeah. Okay, and do you understand what's going on today?
Not really. We've only just started reading our leaflet.
Okay, so what's been happening is that there's been anti-fracking sites up at Barton Moss. Are you from Manchester at all?
Stockport.
Stockport. All right, that's Manchester enough. So I don't know if you know about Barton Moss at all or not. And there's been, or do you know anything about fracking?
Yeah, we did it before now.
Right. Okay. So basically fracking is the drilling into the ground many thousands of feet down and then going horizontal under people's houses, and then putting small explosions in those boreholes to get the gas out. It has a lifespan of about 35 years, and so it's limited. So what these people, and it can contaminate water, and all the stuff that is used in it is a contaminant. So these core people, there's a camp that have been there all through winter, and this is the result of these people sort of the support from the local community, and there are other people on the demo that have come from Stockport as well. So what do you think you'll do, or you might, or do you think about fracking? Are you glad you've got the leaflet?
Yeah, I think it's a bit shocking, really. I didn't know this was going on.
You didn't know it was going on? Okay, and why do you think that might be?
I don't watch the news, really.
Yeah, well, no, neither do I. I don't even watch the TV, really, or that kind of thing. Yeah, so that's a really important point you made there, because actually within the news you would not have seen anything about this, because there is a bit of a media blackout on it, and it's things like this and people that get an awareness of it that start looking up anti-fracking and things like that. So the Barton Moss one is called Frack Free Barton Moss, or Barton Moss and Beyond on Facebook, so you can find them there. Yeah. So is there anything else you'd like to say? I'm really sorry for interrupting your drinks.
No, if I want fire today, I want to know about it.
That's good. So even if, going back to the note that I was saying earlier, even if you touch one person or two people and they then pass that message on. You never know who it's going to touch and who it's going to affect. Thanks very much for your time. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Join in. Come down the front. Take care. Sorry, I've left them now, but you know, it was in. That's what it's all about, man. One by one. You know, they didn't even know anything about it. W.D. Rene. Brilliant. Excellent. So I'm going to go and try and find my daughter and my girlfriend now, because I feel like I've neglected them a little bit, and I'm going to go and spend some time with them. I think I've done enough to show what has been going on. When the demo stops, if it's not too noisy and there's some speeches going on and some talking going on, then I may start the stream again. I hate ending a stream. I always hate ending the stream, especially when there's something going on. But obviously I have to sort of in fact, what I'll do is I'll find my daughter and my girlfriend and make sure that they're alright, and if I can carry on. They might have Anastasia might have found some friends here, so let's go and have a look. Hiya, how are you? Hello, love. How are you? How are you, Annabelle? Hiya, Anastasia's here somewhere. Oh no, I'm alright, thank you. Do you want to say anything for my viewers, for my streamers?
What do I want to say?
Do you want to tell us about your experience of getting nicked?
Well, what I'll say is that we are part of a groundswell. We're part of a groundswell, and when innocent people like me are arrested for simply walking down a path as part of peaceful protest, then there's something not right.
Absolutely.
It's all very well if you bolt yourself to a bit of a railing, you know you're going to get arrested.
Yeah.
I was just walking down a path and I got arrested.
Yeah, I didn't see the arrest, but I was there that day and I saw you sort of, you wanted to stop, take your coat off, and you were being pushed.
I nearly fainted, it was so hot.
Yeah.
Because there was so much pushing and shoving, with all the police kind of forcing so many people to walk faster than they were choosing to walk. Everyone was walking, no one stood still.
Yeah, my viewers know exactly what goes on down there with the
TAU. There was a massive pothole full of water, which obviously I couldn't see.
It's been filled in now.
Well, that's something, because you know, I don't walk into potholes because I can see what's ahead of me. But because I couldn't see what was ahead of me, on account of there being other people in front, the police pushed me right into the pothole. I was so muddy and wet, full of water. Like, that's not safe. And then they actually have the cheek to say, we're here to protect you, or we don't want you getting run over by a truck. It's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm very capable of walking down a path.
Yeah.
Really
yeah.
Police guarding you. There's a lot of police, darling. You're right. You're absolutely right. There's a lot of police. I mean, there are loads of protectors, but there are even more.
You're lucky you didn't have your legs kicked. Hey, Luna, do you want to say anything? There's a few people saying cute kid on here.
I don't really think it's fair to be just arrested for no reason.
Okay, that's good. And do you think that's what happened to your mummy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And how did that make you feel?
Really upset and angry.
Okay. That's really good that
What do you think about fracking, darling?
I think it's not good at all.
Okay, fantastic. Are you glad to have your mum back now?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Cheers, Annabelle.
The nonsense. There's so much nonsense.
Yeah, well, this is it. And the word is nonsense.
Exactly, it makes no sense.
No sense, nonsense.
Who's Anastasia with?
She's with Suzanne, and I was just on my way to try and find them. Right, yeah. So, what I'm doing is streaming what's going on today, because I've been down at Barton Moss. Well, every walk in and out that I could get to, and I've just been streaming it live. And then, obviously, initially it was to get the.
Is it live now?
Yeah,
They
initially.
can hear you chatting.
Yeah, they can hear the conversation.
Hello, world.
So I've got 22 viewers, but it's being restreamed on other sites. So there's I don't know how many viewers there are altogether. The longer the stream goes on, the better it is. But the important thing for me, why I was streaming it live, was to capture the moment and to make it engaging for people. And that's really become apparent from my streams. I've been told that. And I haven't just been capturing the police brutality, which is what I initially went down to capture. I've started actually speaking to the people, interviewing the people about what they think about the certain stigmas attached to being a protester.
That's what the media do. You know, there's a real bias set out in the media. You know, with this and from the police, you know, this is coming from the police. Police have a big, and I guess have a big marketing machine that wants to make out that we're all professional protesters and, you know, people on the dole. Well, actually, I'm a local working mother. And frankly, even if I had decided, and it was possible for me to dedicate all my time to protecting our planet, I've got respect for people who do that.
Yeah,
full respect.
exactly.
Far from these professional activists.
Well, I think it's just a comfortable label for people, isn't it? Sorry to repeat the same conversation. I'm just apologising to my viewers, but it's just important to continue getting that message across and to just let people know that professional protests. We need professional protesters. If that's what they want to label them, then fine. That's what they label them. Yeah. All right. Okay. See you later. See you, bye. So I know Annabelle from many moons ago, from when I used to take my daughter to her dance classes. You know, very very young baby classes with cloths and things like that. Yeah, you know, it has brought people together. Now I must find my daughter and my girlfriend. Let's see what some of you... billions of pounds. Hey guys, can I have 2 minutes of your time? What do you think about fracking?
Oh, don't ask me, pal.
Do you know anything about fracking?
I don't really know.
You don't know anything about...
they get gases out of the ground.
Yeah.
I've seen a bit of this on the telly, but that's about it.
Okay, and do you think after seeing what you've seen today, you might be interested in being anti-fracking? You're being streamed live, by the way, so this is like TV.
No, that's alright.
I hope you don't mind. I'm just trying to get... Because I've been going down the camp and streaming the walk in and walks out and just chatting to people that are down there. And today, as much as showing what's going on out here, I want to sort of get the voice on the street from the people that don't know anything about it or would like...
So they care about something or they wouldn't be doing what they're doing, wouldn't they?
Pardon me?
They care about something or they wouldn't be doing what they're doing, wouldn't they?
Yeah. So just a bit of background. This protest today has come about from a core group of people that have been camping at Barton Moss since the end of September or since November or something like that. So they've been there like 3-4 months, day in, day out, walking the trucks in and out, under a lot of police brutality, and you can see a lot of that on YouTube and things like that. And this is a testament to them of their hard work and local communities getting involved. So now that you've seen this today, do you think you might go and look anti-fracking up?
Probably not, no.
Okay.
It don't concern me, does it?
It concerns...
I know it is for the future.
It concerns everybody.
Yeah.
What about if I told you that people...
It don't affect us at the moment, does it? You know, we don't live around that area, so it don't affect us, so we don't feel the consequences.
Yeah, but you don't hear about it enough, do you? It's not big enough.
Yeah, but why not? Why do you think that is?
I don't know why.
Because there's a media blackout.
Yeah, keeping a close lid on it.
Yeah. So all I would say to you is, like, if you can go home today and look at some, you know, just type in anti-fracking.
Yeah.
Some of my viewers are telling me. Tell him about the radiation. I won't get too heavy, man. There's Better Watchers, YouTube, Barton Moss. There's a couple of, so you can go to Frack Free Barton Moss Facebook site, or Barton Moss and Beyond, another Facebook site, or Justice for Barton Moss.
Right.
What's your name?
Matthew.
Matthew, nice to meet you, Matthew. Thanks a lot for your time.
No
cheers,
problem.
thank you, bye-bye. So, there you go, just capturing the people on the street. But I really must find my daughter and my girlfriend, because that's a concern for me now. Grrr, yeah, well, lost cause that one. But maybe he will think about it later. It's important, man. I think maybe what I did there is maybe, even if I explained a little bit to him, lost cause, I don't know, man. Yeah, exactly. Maybe he will think about it after. But I really, really need to find my. So I just want to show you sort of walking down. I think this is Deansgate. Deansgate, isn't it? Yeah, we're walking down Deansgate now. So. Right, okay, before I go on any further, I'm really sorry, I must find my daughter and my girlfriend, just to make sure that they're alright. I'm surprised I can't find them, because one's really tall and one's really short. So let's see where they are. Surprised they haven't seen me or collared me. Sorry. Sorry, mate. So we've had some quite interesting show of people. I hope you know the people I've interviewed today. There's been Danielle Kay, who's the herbalist that's down at Barton Moss. They're doing a phenomenal job down there. There's been some of the actual camp members which have been down there. I've caught them. Obviously there's other people that have recognised me and called me over. Danielle was one of them, and then there was Annabelle. Yeah, it's just really, really phenomenal, man. So good, really pleased. See, I'm a bugger, man. I keep seeing people, I feel lured towards them to go and ask them what's going on, but I really, really have got to find my daughter first and foremost now. where the march is heading. Have you seen Suzanne?
She was somewhere around here.
When was the last time you saw her?
20 minutes ago.
Oh really? Did she have my daughter with her still?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Alright, I need to find her. And where have we ended up?
We're in Cathedral Gardens.
Is this where we're stopping?
I think we all might be going for a coffee.
Oh, okay. Joe, isn't it? Yeah. Joe, hi. Do you mind doing a quick interview for the stream?
Oh, yeah, go.
Yeah. So I've just bumped into Joe again. I met him at the beginning of the march. Have you? So I'm going to get Joe to speak about a little bit about today's experience, about what he thinks about fracking, and I want to ask him: have you ever been down to Barton Moss?
Yeah.
You have. So I'm going to hold this right up because otherwise people won't hear you. So, do you want to tell me about your experience going down to Barton Moss?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like really good speaking to people and like just watching the support and just like also just seeing what dedication they have and what is actually needed to actually help them out, because I think this is a really serious thing and we do need to be scared about this.
Okay.
It's quite a terrifying thing.
And how have you, obviously you're here today to show your support, how have you been able to support them? Has it been just to go down and chat with them, or have you been able to get on the front line?
No, just like I've got a few friends out there who are actually like, you know, really active in doing it, which is like the most important thing.
So you're supporting them?
Yeah, totally.
Cool, fantastic. And have you got anything else to say? What do you want to say about fracking, anti-fracking? Or is it to say you're converted anyway, so there's really nothing to say.
I literally think, like, if you look at the government's past history on nuclear power and how that's caused a massive problem financially, as well as environmentally, and also all the disasters that have happened because of that. We also need to look at fracking, which it appears that no one's actually looked into what the possible consequences might be.
That's the biggest thing, and that's the scary thing, isn't it? It's just been pushed through as this like super safe, and they're pushing it through knowing that there haven't been any, that there isn't the longevity of a fracking industry to know exactly what the dangers are.
Yeah, I think unfortunately it's yet another short-sighted idea that we can make lots of money from this initially, leave someone else to clear it up, which will be the taxpayers, as has happened with nuclear power, as has happened with so many different things in the past. So unfortunately, yes, it's a bad idea. We know it's a bad idea, and also they're not being public about the possible damage to the environment, which again will infect us, especially like the pollution to the water. There's a lot of people, like, when you talk to people about fracking who are involved, they will tell you these are the dangers. Of course, like when you listen to the government, they say nothing.
Yeah, because exactly, and there has been a bit of a media blackout on the whole. Not just what's been going up here with Barton Moss locally. We've had the odd story here and there on the BBC, in the newspapers, but they're very watered down, taking both sides kind of thing. So you can't really get to the root cause or trust the media to give you a decent representation of what's going on. It's really important that people go and research it for themselves. But generally, on a national level, the whole fracking thing is really pretty much on a blackout. I just stopped a couple of people down there, and they said, "Oh well, it doesn't really affect us. We don't know what's going on." And I said, "Yeah, because there's a media blackout."
Absolutely. I think one of the biggest problems is that the public doesn't know about it. In a way, possibly the public doesn't want to know about these things. They just want to get along with their lives, but what we need to do is to educate people and say, okay, this is actually happening and it could have dire consequences. Because we can't rely on the government to tell people about it. We can't seem to rely on anyone to talk about it apart from these people here.
Corporate interest, is it?
Absolutely not.
I'm being mothered by my. I'm being mothered by one of my viewers to go and find my daughter and go and find Suzanne. Alright, well, thanks for your time, man. Catch you around. They love your interview, by the way. We are now the media. BBC has still failed to say anything. Yeah. Right, okay, well thanks for the prod. I need to go and find my daughter and Anastasia. So if I put myself in the high place. Hey Colin. Where are they? Now this is too far back. Oh, there's Boris, but I can't go and talk to Boris. So if I've seen Boris. Right, I'm going to go to some high ground and see if I can see them down. Oh, sorry, darling. Ah! Yay! Thanks, man. I've been looking for you for ages.
Yeah, we stuck with milkshakes and ice cream.
Oh, okay. Found. Thanks, guys, for prodding me.
So, Rene, have you enjoyed doing your streaming?
I do enjoy doing my streaming. It's something that I fell into very, very naturally. I can't keep a serious face with my girlfriend interviewing me, man, because she's just laughing at me.
I'm not laughing, I'm really serious.
So, Suzanne, what do you think about what's been going on today?
Well, I think it's really good that people have an opportunity to protest about the things that are really key to them, and that they think they're going to affect their future and the future of the world and the future of their children. So I think it's really important, and I'm glad that so many people have turned up.
Anastasia, you got anything to say?
The ice cream was delicious.
What do you think about what's going on today?
I don't know.
Are you enjoying being out?
Yeah.
Should we go and find some of your friends? I've found Luna. Luna's here. Have you seen Luna?
No.
Okay, let's go and find Luna.
No, Luna.
You stop that now.
What?
Stop it. Why?
Because it's.
Right.
I quite like this, it's quite...
Well, put yourself up there. Where are you going with Joe?
Nearby to have a coffee.
Okay, cool. Right.
Let's go find Luna.
This is from one of my viewers. Right, that kiss. Right. Sorry. Are we going with So, oh, there she is. Bound. And blue and sapphire. Look, and blue and sapphire too.
We were looking for you.
Why don't you go over here so you're not looking
Share the milkshake, have some fun and catch up. Cheers, Rene. Passes Sudama at the bottom below. Give her a kiss sideways. Thanks, Pagan. Much appreciated. Who's next? Marek. Right, I did see Boris. so maybe I'm going to see if I can catch up with Boris. But I can't drift too far because I'm very mindful of my daughter just being there. And where Boris was, I can't... Oh, sorry, Sam. I can't see him anymore. Hello? Anastasia, you're just going to stay sat here, yeah? I'm just going to be in the vicinity.
Myself on my offering.
There's Boris at the top there. Oh, well, okay. Oh, is he?
I know, I'm not saying that.
So there's thank you for the offer, Mr. Cameron, but we can't drink your bribe money. So Olive and Colin, can I have a quick interview? I will make it really brief because I don't want to keep you from your good work.
No, we got to go.
Do you just want to talk us through your experiences of today and what you've been going through? I have to say I met Colin and Olive when I went to my first meeting, and they have been nothing short of phenomenal in support and sort of guiding me through what I can and can't do and that kind of thing at the very beginning. Just really, really important people to meet. So if you find them on a camp, you'll be very, very lucky to find some good people. Here you go.
Please do say hi if you meet us, and feel free to ask any questions. We've been here at the Mars today. It's been the most amazing atmosphere. We've been giving out these flyers, hope to educate people. A lot of people haven't even heard of fracking, so really good way of getting
It's incredible, isn't it, when you're so involved with something and other people haven't heard it. There's a guy on here says called Rene, says the lovely Olive, so he knows you from Balcombe.
Oh, that's nice. Hi.
So we're being streamed and we're being restreamed on like different Occupy networks.
Thanks for following, folks.
And Colin?
Yeah, I'd like to take this opportunity to put everybody on notice. Most people will be aware, anybody who's been following the camp, that we anticipate the delivery of a judgment at 10 o'clock on Monday morning in terms of the eviction of the camp or the non-eviction of the camp. Can we be ready, please, for a real show of strength if the judge dares to give an eviction notice, take some action about that. It's a critical juncture, and the precedent is about to be set, one way or another. No getting away from that. Precedent is about to be set.
And what action can people take if they're not nearby? Olive, can you just keep an eye on my daughter because she's behind me? No, you can do it from here. Actually, Olive, you know what? I'll do it like this, then I can see myself. Sorry, Colin. What action can people take?
Now, for me, the important thing here is communication. You know, we all have the means to communicate with people quite directly. I would say myself, an email is quite dismissible. More real is a phone call. Just to register your objection, because I mean, for me, it's very, very important. If some kind of eviction move is granted, obviously,
solidarity, getting there with him.
The corporations will be looking to establish by that a precedent where the most visible sign of resistance can be crushed. So it's critical for me, they try and set that precedent, we must be ready to set a counter precedent. If they dare to try and do that and have such a backlash by way of public opinion coming against them. Phone calls, ideally with your body, of course. Get yourself up to Barton Moss Road. Phone them. Just register your disapproval. They must really, really...
And a phone who? Peel directly?
I would say Peel directly. Letters to the papers, get on all the internet forums. IGAS, of course, have open communication channels. They don't necessarily want us to use those, of course.
Yeah.
But that's not to say we're totally at liberty to use them.
Yeah.
To really make your voice heard.
So that's a really good point that you've made there. That I've heard, the first person that I've heard made that point. That actually this eviction notice and the consequent, the consequences from it, will set a milestone to actually stopping other camps setting up, and that's a really, really valid point to make.
So
and
critical.
Just because you're not local, as Colin said, it doesn't mean that you can't be part of it. You know, we have Peel Holdings up here in the south. I don't know who it is, but also writing to the newspaper, as Oliver's just said. So yeah, a really, really good point to make, and I'm really glad I kept my stream live, even if it was just to get that final point in.
Yeah. People will know down in Balcombe it was a Mr. Simon Greenwood. These frackers need the cooperation of a landowner, so it's great to put pressure on them and to tell them if they dare to entertain this, they will become very, very unpopular.
And also getting in touch with the local council as well, that is giving the licences to.
Another one, critical.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, well I think that is a really good point to end the live stream on, because that was a really, really valid point. So thanks for watching, be kind to each other, and see you again soon. Bye bye.